of a CMA. Even when we do the full-blown one in a few minutes, this is still the heart of it, right? Because look what it's done for you. It's taken the active properties, lumped them all together, give you an average of the days on the market, an average of the list price, and the cost per square foot for every one of those properties with an average. See it, CMA and CMA summary. And it did the same thing with the pending properties. Now, on the pending properties, it did not tell you what they sold for because it doesn't know. They haven't closed escrow yet. But what you do have is a DOM, days on market, and it kind of shows you how long they've been on the market before they went into escrow, right? So you kind of get an idea of what's going on in the market. And then finally, down at the bottom, you have the sold properties, but you have the list price and the sold price with an average cost per square foot, right? So it's up to you to determine what's going on in this particular little area. Now remember, we're dealing with a zip code here, 2608, right? So are things going for list price? Are they going for over list price? Are they selling for under list price? It's up to you to kind of determine what's happening in this particular area of Oakland. Sometimes it's a mixed signal. Sometimes it's a clear indication that things are going over list price. If you see everything or most stuff in that area going over list price, you've got some bidding going on is what's happening. Yeah.
Now, they don't include whether in the summary, whether it was an REO, I mean a short sale or REO, right?
No, that was on the other spreadsheet. Now this.
Right, but I was just thinking, well, geez, if some of them are going for, a lot of these are going for over list, and it could be because
it could very well
there
be.
were short sales.
Very well could be. Now this spreadsheet can also be customized a little bit, because if you look at it, it's not real friendly, right? I mean, what's it saying, Oakland area something or other?
Right.
This one's a little different because a lot of this stuff is hard-coded, right? The actives and all that is hard-coded. But if you go up to where it says customize for me, on this one,
customize.
remember that green gear? I'm going to
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
good,
okay,
good.
okay.
And you know what? Let's remove all. On the right-hand side, we're just going to hit remove all.
Okay, remove all.
And on the other side, why don't we only get 5 choices. Let's pick the address, the age, days on market, and status date. So address, age, let's see, address, age, bedrooms and baths. Bedrooms and baths, and then status date. Let's do that.
These on MLS?
We're going to forget that one. Yeah, we're going to do address, age, bedrooms and baths, and status date. And then add those over to the right once you check box.
Can we find the REO? Only the
Yeah,
REO?
now you only get 5 choices, so that would be special information. You would have to add that to the right. You'd have to get rid of something, like maybe age or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, did you do it? And then save and close it.
Save and close.
Do I need to add?
Add it to the right.
5?
Save and close.
I'm
You get
missing
5.
one.
Yeah, so you got
What do I missing?
address, age. I would use bedrooms and baths instead of days on market, probably. Up to you. Because remember, this, you're going to present this to the homeowner usually, so you kind of want to make it geared towards the homeowner, right? We all got it? And then we add it to the right.
Add it. Okay.
And then save and close.
Oh.
Did it do it?
No, it's the second time I did that.
Let's try it again. Customize.
How strange.
And hold on, address, age, bedrooms, baths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do status date. Are they all REOs? Most of them are, huh?
Yeah. So there is no way we can, like, here and then type REO.
You only get 5 choices.
5 choices, yeah.
Save it.
Oh,
you
I can
add it
choose
to the
set.
right. Yeah, okay.
We're not
There we go, we got address.
Yeah, I don't know what I did before, okay.
And then you could also move them up and down, right, and get them the way you want, and then save and close it. Now we have a CMA summary report that's a little bit more user-friendly. But let's do this search a different way, you guys. Remember, we have 32 properties, or we used, area 2608, right? Let's do this a little different. If you follow my pointer, we're gonna go back to where it says property search residential. It's right underneath Paragon 4. It's the breadcrumb trail, and it'll take you right back to your starting point. When it went active,
佢呢度有埋 IEO，
those other things.
No, I just don't know what it is. So under the active, it's when it was active.
Went on the market.
On the pending, it's the date it was pending, and on the sold,
The
it's
day
the
it
date it closed. Okay.
And we're gonna go back to where it says property search residential. Right back through this breadcrumb trail from the Hansel and, no, yeah, up, there.
Stephen, when you do 2608 like this, does it include the Emeryville properties in
哦，你已經做咗
94608?
啦。
Yes, it would at this point.
Okay.
If they're in the, that,
They are, yeah, that's Emeryville.
let's do this a little bit different, because remember, the closer to the subject property you are, the more accurate your results are gonna be, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's get rid of area 2608 with our mouse. Let's just take it out. Take it out. For whatever reason, they moved the map search to advanced criteria. Way down at the bottom, there's the advanced criteria ribbon. We're going to open that up. Advanced criteria, we'll open it up. And the very last thing you see at the bottom is click here to launch map.
Launch map?
Click here, there we go. And it's going to take us to our office. Click here to launch map.
Launch map.
Yeah, way at the bottom, you see it?